Don't try to cover your head. So what brought you here? Pretty loud. Is it working? No, that's not working. So you're all from Malaysia or where? Yeah? Or Singapore? No, it's not working anymore? Then you have to come closer, yeah? You don't understand, yeah? So who is taking on the retreat? Huh? Okay. So use the time wisely, yeah? Turn off your cell phones, yeah? Huh? Who was here last time? Who was here last time? Yeah, I thought I saw your face. Anybody else? No, nobody knows me? Seems to be okay. Well, we have to live with it. So, what is the purpose of our life? We are born, we eat, we drink, we sleep, we work, we die. No? Anything else? The time that we have, we entertain ourselves with our smartphones, yeah? Nowadays, wherever you go, you see the people, yeah, walking on the street, not seeing anything, yeah, living in their smartphones, yeah, texting each other. Yeah? Maybe in our next life we are not born with a mouth anymore, but just with a few fingers more, yeah. Constantly texting, yeah. Huh? Why do we still need our mouth, huh? Oh, to eat, yeah. So what is the purpose of our life, huh? Ever thought about it? Huh? No. Huh?
Life is not a choice.
I don't understand. Life is a choice?
It's not a choice.
You don't have a choice? Too bad, yeah? I mean, what did the Lord Buddha teach us? We do have a choice. Every moment we have a choice, yeah? We have a choice to do evil or we have a choice to do good, yeah? That is our choice that we have, yeah? And since the Lord Buddha came down, we have a choice, to get out of the hamster wheel or to stay into the hamster wheel, yeah? So that is the choice that you have, yeah? I mean, for this life, you didn't have any other choice than your karma, that made you be born, as a human being. But actually, you can be, you're very fortunate to be born as a human being, yeah? Look at all these ants around you, these birds, all these animals, yeah? They don't have the choice of listening to Dhamma, yeah? You have, yeah? And look at all the people in the hell, yeah? In the hell realms, yeah? We want to see them, how they suffer? No, not really, yeah? Yeah? We just came from hell, yeah? No? That's why we don't want to be reminded of it. Yeah? We don't have to, we do have the choices, to go to hell, yeah? That's actually not a choice, we just live the way that we live, and then we go to hell, yeah? If we want to make a choice, if we want to make a change, then we have to be good, at least we have to keep the 5 precepts, yeah? You remember the 5 precepts, yeah? Not harming any living being, not taking what is not given, yeah? No sexual misconduct, yeah? What is sexual misconduct, yeah? A wife that is married, not going outside of the marriage, a man that is married not going outside of the marriage, yeah? Why do you want to take pictures, huh? Yeah? If you want to take pictures, take them after the Dhamma talk, not while there is the Dhamma talk. Yeah, yeah, and having sex with anybody that is dependent on us. Yeah, father, mother, and kid, or student and teacher, and so on. Yeah, or the boss and his secretary, or whoever is dependent on. That's all sexual misconduct. And now look at the world, it's full of sexual misconduct. Huh? And where do these people go? According to the law, going down into hell. Yeah? No lies, no harsh speech. Yeah? It's very difficult not to lie. Yeah? Yeah? We think, when lying, we protect ourselves, but we don't protect ourselves. Yeah? How many lies do we tell? Yeah? Remember that? Yeah? Somebody asked, did you do that? No, I didn't do that. Yeah? That's a lie. Yeah? And no alcohol, no drugs. Yeah? Everything that makes us unmindful. Yeah? It's against the law. Yeah? It's against the 5 precepts. Yeah? But since we are born, nobody really taught us these 5 precepts. Yeah? What we know more or less are the laws of this country. Yeah? When we go against these laws of the country, where do we end up? Prison. No? Or we're supposed to end up in prison. Yeah? So when we don't keep these 5 precepts, where do we end up? Hell. Yeah? And we have been there so often, yeah? Including here, including this Lumpur here. Yeah? We have been there in hell so often. Yeah? That's why when we hear it, we don't like to hear it. Yeah? Because every one of us, or the chitta of us, remembers it. Yeah? And that's why our parents or other people can scare us with hell. Yeah? They can't scare us with things that we don't know, yeah? But they can scare us with things that we know, that we have previously, encountered. Yeah? So it's a possibility. Yeah? And if you remember the teaching of the Lord Buddha well, what did he say? Yeah, about how many people are going to hell, how many people are going to heaven. Remember that? Anybody? Huh? Anybody familiar with Buddhism at all? Huh? How many people are going to hell? How many people are going to heaven? Yeah? When the Venerable Ananda asked the Lord Buddha, what was his answer? Anyone knows it? Huh? He said, do you see that bull over there? How many horns does he have? These are the people who go to heaven, or to Nibbana. How many hairs does he have on his fur? These are the people who go to hell. Lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Yeah. So but it's up to you, yeah? Huh? If you think you have no choice, then you know where to go. But then you don't have to do anything. You just follow your desires, yeah? And they automatically will lead you down to hell, yeah? But if you think you have a choice, then you can make it better, yeah? The first thing is you keep the 5 precepts, yeah? And the next thing is, you try to get rid of greed and hate, yeah? Or if you don't like the hamster wheel, or birth and death, yeah? The cycle of birth and death. That's what I call the hamster wheel. Huh? Have you ever seen a hamster in a hamster wheel? Running, 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 not going anywhere. Yeah? That's us. Running, 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 not going anywhere. Yeah? Coming back as a human being, then be born in the hell realm, then in the ghost realm, and then coming back as a human being, maybe with an exception of sometimes going up to heaven. Yeah? But the people in heaven, they have to come down. Yeah? Just like my master Lungda Mahabodhi said, I was in this kind of heaven, and then I went to this kind of hell, and then I went up to that kind of heaven, and then I went to that kind of hell, before I became a human being again. So we do good, and that can lead us up to heaven, and we do bad, and that leads us to hell. And it takes a long time before we come back as a human being. It's all within the teaching of the Lord Buddha. If you're interested a little bit about the teaching of the Lord Buddha, what he said about these things, then you would know. It is very difficult to obtain a human birth. Didn't he say that? It's very difficult to obtain a human birth. And even if you obtain a human birth, think about, at the moment there are over 7 billion of people. It is very difficult when you obtain a human birth to find the true sasana, to find the true religion, the Buddhist religion. How many people on this planet know the true religion? How many? Not many. Some people call themselves Buddhists, but they are not Buddhists. They are just Buddhists in names. But at least they have the chance, some of them have the chance to listen. But even in Thailand, the land of Buddhism, it's one of the lands of Buddhism. Not all of the people are interested in Buddhism. And what is the third thing that is very difficult to obtain? To find or to meet an arahant or to meet the Lord Buddha himself. So, you're born as a human being, that is already difficult. Then you find the true sasana, that's already difficult. Then make the best out of this life. Forget about all the things that you want to do, and use this opportunity, no matter how old or how young you are, to make the best out of this life, to follow the teaching of the Lord Buddha. To get out of this hamster wheel, or do you love it? Do you like to be thrown into this life? You said you have no choice. Do you like to be thrown into this life, and then again and again and again and again? How much fun is it? Have you ever thought about it? How much fun this life is? You get up in the morning and you don't want to get up. You wake up and you don't want to get up. So all our day, already starts with dukkha. Have you heard of dukkha? First noble truth? You heard of it? But you probably don't know the real translation of dukkha. In English, very often, dukkha is translated as suffering. I don't think any one of you really suffers. Because if you really suffer, you wouldn't be here. People who really suffer, they don't find the way to the religion. They don't find the way out. No, it's not suffering. Dukkha is discomfort, dis-ease, pain. And suffering, of course. That's also dukkha. Mental pain. Most of us are in mental pain more or less, all the time. We don't like this, we don't like that. That causes us pain. It causes us dukkha. And I was talking only about, the physical pain. In the morning when we wake up, we don't want to get up. It's already dukkha. And then we get hungry, it's dukkha. And then we get thirsty, it's dukkha. Then we get tired, it's dukkha. It's so much dukkha every day, but we don't realize it. If you don't realize dukkha, how can we find the way out of dukkha? Because that's where the Lord Buddha comes in. He taught us the way out of dukkha. And he taught us the second noble truth, that is, why do we have dukkha? The origin of dukkha. And what is the origin of dukkha? It's our desire. The desire, wanting this, wanting that. Yeah? And now think about just one day. Yeah? How often you want this or want that. Yeah? Or you don't want this or you don't want that. Yeah? It is too hot, you want cooler. It is too cold, you want it warmer. Yeah? You're hungry, you want to eat something. You're thirsty, you constantly want. Huh? We are not satisfied with the way things are. Yeah? Because if we are satisfied with the way things are, there's no dukkha. Huh? And we can experiment, and we can experience it, with a moment where there is no dukkha. Yeah? All what we need to is shut down our mind engine, shut down our thoughts and memories, and then there's no dukkha. And that is when we actually, practice samadhi. When we practice samadhi, we concentrate on either the Buddha or the breath, anapanasati, the breath going in, breath going out, knowing that the breath is subtle, knowing that the breath is deep or shallow, right? Concentrating at the tip of the nose. Anapanasati, that is the most common way. And that once the mind gets calm, there's no more dukkha for that moment. That's actually, when you want to call it, it's called a happy pill, And we don't have to pay anything for it, We don't have to work hard, we don't have to spend any money on it, All what we need to do is, stay with the Buddha or stay with the breath, Until the mind shuts down, And then we are really happy, Not the kind of happiness when we follow our greed or follow our hate, The happiness that arises when we follow our greed, when we want new clothes, or a new handbag, or a new car, or whatever, a new house, this happiness doesn't last very long. Have you noticed it? 5 minutes later you want to eat something, and then you want to have some nice food, or you want to go here or go there, or go into the, go watch a movie. This happiness doesn't last very long, but the happiness, that we can achieve in samadhi lasts much longer. As long as we, shut down, don't follow our thoughts and don't follow our memories. It's quiet. Just like in this room, the moment we shut down, the air conditioning, open the windows, we suddenly hear all the noises that are outside. But we always sit, we sit in our car, with the air conditioner on, with the radio on, and probably also with the smartphone nowadays, So how do we notice what is going on around us? We don't even know, And that's the same thing, the moment we shut down, we shut down the engine of the car, open the windows, we suddenly hear, oh, there's nature, And then we are amazed, oh, there's nature. Now it only comes because I meditate? No, it doesn't come, it's always there, You just have to shut down the engine of the car and open the windows, and then you hear the nature, It's not coming there because you shut down the engine, And that's the nature of our heart, In the nature of our heart, the moment, we shut down thoughts and memories, we see the nature of our heart, And actually there's quite a few good things in the nature of our heart, There's a lot of loving kindness in our heart, We don't have to produce it, It is there all the time, And there's quietude, peacefulness, stillness, happiness, even pity, It's all there. But look, when you look at your life, you always look outside for these things. You never look inside. Where do the things start? Ask yourself. Where does anger start? Here. Where does greed start? Here. Where does thought start? Here. Not there. There's an intention to think. It comes from the heart. There's an intention to memorize. It comes from the heart. Everything, yeah, comes from the heart. Huh? The brain is just, our computer that the human person uses, yeah. When it opens a computer and turns on the computer, yeah, and then types something, then the computer does something, huh? But if you close the computer, it doesn't do anything. Or? No? Get to know it for yourself, yeah? Huh? Once you are at the level of the heart, yeah, or the chitta, what it is called in Pali, yeah, then you see how the things are going. Yeah? Then you see how it's working. Yeah? The thought comes up, or fear comes up, but it all starts in the heart. Yeah? And we think, because we see something, yeah, and then fear comes up, or we see something and then anger comes up, or we see something and greed comes up. No, it starts in the heart. Yeah? It doesn't start, with our eyes and then our brain. Yeah? The eyes and the brains are tools. They are the tools of the heart. Yeah? They don't start they don't start up, by themselves. Yeah? Yeah? Just like our car doesn't start by itself. Yeah? It needs a driver. Yeah? Yeah? Ever seen the car driving without a driver? Not yet, yeah? They're going to make it, but that's not... Normally we get in our car, we put in the key, or press the start button nowadays, yeah? And then the car starts working, yeah? And when the driver is, not asleep, the car drives forward or backwards or left or right, yeah? No? Yeah. And that's the same thing with this body, yeah? The body is our car, yeah? And if the driver sleeps, yeah, if the chitta sleeps, the body doesn't do anything. The body does not get tired. Yeah? The body doesn't even know what is pain. Yeah? It's only the driver who feels the pain. Yeah? So when the heart is completely still, yeah, then the body is just completely still as well. Yeah? And it happened before. Yeah? I mean, when I talk about samadhi, there's a samadhi of when there's no more thoughts and when there's no more memories coming up, and when there's just the experience. Yeah? There's the experience of stillness, or the experience of peacefulness, or the experience of happiness, or whatever. Yeah? It depends on, it depends on the characteristic of each person. Yeah? Each person will experience samadhi in a different way. Samadhi means just concentration, concentrating on one point. Yeah? So we feel there's still feeling, and there's still sensations going on, but there's no reaction towards these sensations. That's why we are happy. Yeah? We might know that there is coldness, or we might know that there is heat, but we don't mind, yeah, and in the state of mind, yeah. But then there is a different kind of samadhi, yeah. There's the kind of samadhi, or apana samadhi, or deep samadhi, where it's completely still, yeah, where this whole world disappears, huh? But we don't know these things, yeah. All what we know is the things that are in our smartphones, or the things that are in our books, or the things that our parents taught us, or the things that our teachers taught us. That's what we know, yeah? But we don't know the heart, yeah? We don't know what is happening, yeah? We think this world, this is the only thing that we know, yeah? But the moment we go into one-pointedness, this whole world disappears, as it have never existed. Yeah? And if you go long enough, in this stillness, yeah, or in this one-pointedness, yeah, and now think about, when subject and object becomes one, what can you say? How can you define it? It's beyond our logic. Yeah? It's beyond our comprehension. When subject and object, yeah, subject, the subject, we, or the chitta, observes the breath. Yeah? That's the object. The breath is the object. Yeah? So when the subject and object merges into one thing, what is left? Yeah? Knowingness. Pure knowingness. Not knowing a thing, not knowing the object, but pure knowingness. Huh? And it is, it's a preview. It's a preview of Nibbana. Yeah? The Lord Buddha talks about Nibbana, the end of dukkha. Yeah? You ever heard of it? Nibbana or Nirvana. Yeah? If you want to know what it is all about, go. Yeah? All what you need to do is, concentrate on one point. Yeah? And don't let this point go. Yeah? Always come back and back, until it merges. Yeah? And then you see, this whole world is just illusion. Yeah? Pretty, yeah? Pretty illusion. Just like you go into your video games and where are you? Yeah? When you play your video games? Where is that person who plays it, at that time, where it plays it? Doesn't even know where it is, yeah? Because it is completely submerged in the video game, yeah? Huh? No? Or it's other people, who love to watch movies, yeah? Where are you when there is the movie, huh? Where is sitting in the chair, huh? Or where is sitting wherever you are on the couch, huh? Ever realize that? You're gone. You live in these images, yeah? You live in these images, you live in these sounds, yeah? Hmm? And now when we close our eyes, it's our inner movie, yeah? Huh? You remember when you went to the movies, saw an interesting movie, yeah? Huh? You laughed, you cried, even though we know it's just pictures, huh? Just pictures. But we still laugh, we cry, huh? And sometimes we even want to change the script. Huh? Remember that? Huh? And it's just pictures, they're running in front of us. Huh? That's not real, but we think it is real. The moment, yeah? And we forget the person who's sitting there, who's watching this, yeah? Never occur to you? Yeah? Never, huh? Now, what is reality? What is really real? Yeah? Is the video game that we play real? Or is the movie that we watch, is it real? Or is it life? Yeah? That we see now, that we feel, yeah? They are now creating these virtual reality video games where you can actually have sensations, yeah? So what's the difference? Where's the difference of us, yeah? Now, that's why I call it, at the moment, we're living in this video game that is called life, yeah? And we are stuck, yeah? Just like in a video game. Anybody who ever played video games, now he's stuck by the rules of this video game. He cannot get outside of the rules, huh? Huh? He cannot do something that is completely, not within the logic of the video game, yeah? And it's the same for us, yeah? We are in the reality of this universe, and this universe has laws, yeah? If you go against the laws, you will end up there. If you go with the laws, you will end up there, and so on, yeah? It's very complicated, yeah, but, it is understandable. We can understand it, yeah? And if we understand the logic of the game, we can become, yeah, overcome it, yeah? And that's what the Lord Buddha, found out, yeah? He found out, how to get out of this video game, yeah? And then he said, okay, there's a way. Because even in a video game, we get angry, yeah? In a movie, we get angry, yeah? No? Yes? Yeah? We get angry, we get excited, and so on, all these things, and there's not actually a real person there, yeah? We think only, when there's a real person, there comes up hate or comes up greed or things like that, yeah? But it also happens, with these video games or with these movies, where this hate and where this greed comes up, yeah? No? Yeah? So, get out of this video game, and see what reality is like. And the first step, yeah? And that, the people who are here and do meditation, retreat means going back to oneself, going back inside, yeah, where the things happening, yeah, where there is the officer in charge, yeah, going back into the heart, yeah, that's retreating, yeah, not going outside in the world. That's what we do all the time, yeah, and it is unsatisfactory. The world outside is unsatisfactory, and I think every one of us has realized it, yeah, more or less, that is unsatisfactory. Because whatever we do, are bound by the laws, yeah. They are bound by the laws of anicca, anatta, dukkha, yeah. Anicca means impermanent. Whatever we build, will be destroyed, yeah. Whatever comes will go, yeah. The happiness that comes sometimes, goes, yeah, and changes into something else, mostly unhappiness. Yeah? The unhappiness also goes, and changes back into happiness or in satisfaction. Yeah? All these things come and go, come and go, come and go. That is the law of anicca. Yeah? And the thing that we have to realize is, is the second principle or universal characteristic, and that is called anatta. Anatta means whatever I can see, whatever I can feel cannot be me. Yeah? Now look at your own hand. Yeah? When you look at your own hand, you say it's my hand. Yeah? Now look at the hand of your neighbor. You see it the same way as your hand. Yeah? Why do you say it is not my hand? Huh? It's the same with feeling. We see the feeling or we feel the feeling, yeah, and we say it's mine. Who sees the feeling? Huh? Before I was just talking about subject and object. Huh? There's a subject, yeah, there is seeing, yeah, and the seeing sees something, yeah, or interprets something, yeah, but that is an object. So the subject cannot be the object of. And that is the principle of anatta. We don't understand this, yeah? Anyway, whenever you can see it for yourself. I mean, the people who do the meditation retreat or who meditate at home can see it instantly. Yeah? Whatever comes up, cannot be me. Yeah? Any kind of feeling, yeah? Is it you? I'm feeling sad. Yeah? That's what we normally say. Oh, I'm feeling happy. Yeah? But this happiness comes and goes. Yeah? And if we are feeling unhappy, yeah, can we exchange it with feeling of happiness? Anybody tried it? Yes, we tried it all. And it doesn't work. Yeah? Huh? But if we have if we have something, some clothes, that we like, we can wear them forever. Yeah? If we have some clothes that we don't like, we can change them. Yeah? Because it's ours. Yeah? Yeah? If we don't like our hairstyle, we can go and change it. Yeah? Yeah? If we don't like how we look, we can change it, because that's what we can change. But the feelings that come, we cannot change. Even the thoughts that come, we cannot change. Yeah? How many of these thoughts, when you start meditating, how many of these thoughts do you like? Yeah? Can you change them? No. Huh? We can't change them. Yeah? So how can we call them? It's my thought, it's my idea, it's my memory. Yeah? We didn't invite them to come. They come by themselves. Yeah? No? Yeah. And we want to, even when we sit down and want to meditate, we say, okay, now there's only Buddha, 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 Buddha. Yeah? How long does this Buddha last? Yeah? 2 or 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then other thoughts are coming in. Yeah? Where do they come from? Yeah? When we sit outside, and observe the sky, then there's this cloud coming in, and then it goes, and then that cloud comes in and goes. Yeah? It's just like this, yeah? But we wouldn't call ourselves this cloud or that cloud, or? So it's a principle of anatta. Whatever I can see, whatever I can feel, whatever I can experience, yeah, is not me. Yeah? That is the principle of anatta. And it is very, very, very helpful, for lots of people in most of the circumstances in our life. Yeah? The moment we say, I am sad, that's the end of the matter. Yeah? But the moment we say, there is sadness, then we can observe it. When we say there's happiness, we can observe it. When we say there's pain, then we can observe the pain. When we say there's fear, we can observe the fear. And the moment we observe it, with our empty mind, then this fear instantly goes away. Or the sadness goes away. It is, meditation or retreat is, learning to understand oneself. Learning to understand how one works. We are always so interested how things in this world are working, but it doesn't give us a clue, doesn't give us anything, except for knowledge. And this knowledge, constantly changes, we know. And nowadays, it is even faster. When Lumpur was studying, it changed every 5 years. Now it probably changed every year. Your knowledge from last year is overthrown, every year. But this is something, to understand how the mind works, how the chitta works. That is very useful. To see that the things, and to use this principle of anatta, it is very useful, in our daily life. Oh, there's sadness. Okay, then we look at this sadness and instantly it is gone. But it comes back, And that is, we have to understand how it comes back. It comes back with a memory, it comes back with a sensation, it comes back with a thought, It always comes back, But if you use Buddha or if you use our concentration on the breath, it doesn't come back for that time, when we use it, But the moment we let go of our Buddha, the fear comes back or the pain comes back, or these other things are coming back. And that's how we learn how to understand, how this mind is working. We are always fascinated. She's writing down, making notes. Why don't you make notes in your chitta? This memory, is not going to help you a lot. If you understand something, you don't have to write notes. If you truly understand something, do you think, when I call understanding, somebody, let's say, it's his wisdom, it's a part of wisdom. Let's say, there are 5 people sitting around the fire and discussing what the fire is. Nobody has ever touched the fire. Then the 6th person comes there, and here's, okay, the fire is hot, the fire is cold. When you touch the fire, it burns you. All these ideas are running around, but none of them has ever touched the fire. So you go there, you touch the fire, you put your hand in the fire, and then forever. You don't need to write it down, how the fire is. That is insight, or that is wisdom. And that is the same thing what we do, when we start to investigate our chitta. We don't need to remember this. We know it forever. It is burned in. Just like the experience of touching the fire. Next time we don't touch the fire anymore. But the people who just speculate how the fire is, they're always, always trying to touch it. Just like we don't really know what greed is. That's why we always follow our greed, to get rid of greed. And we don't know the same thing as we don't know what is hate. That's why we always let it out. But the moment we understand what is greed and what is hate, we never touch it again. But because we don't understand, that's why we constantly run after it. Run after our greed, or run away from our hate. It's just like a dog. Anybody used to be a kid, played with dogs and put a tin can at the tail of the dog, and a sausage in front of the dog. And this dog runs forever, just like we. Runs after the sausage, and runs away from the noise. The moment it stops, there's the sausage, you can eat the sausage, and there's no more noise. And we are constantly running, yeah? Remember the Lord Buddha talked about, I stopped running, yeah? I stopped running after all these things, that are in front of me, or are running away from these things, yeah? I stopped running, yeah? While Angulimala was still running and trying to catch up with him, yeah? Huh? This is stop running, yeah? Because we understand what greed and hate is, so we don't buy into it anymore. But as long as we don't understand what it is, yeah, we still want, yeah? We don't know, it doesn't give us anything, yeah? It doesn't give us anything worthwhile, yeah? And running away from hate doesn't give us anything, yeah? The hate always, follows us up, yeah? Until we understand what is greed, what is hate, yeah? In the moment we understand what is greed and what is hate, we are not born as a human being anymore. Not only as a human being, but yeah, we are not born in heaven and we are not born in hell. Yeah? That's called the anagami, the non-returner. Yeah? But the greed and hate is all rooted within this body. Yeah? Because whatever we want is for this body. Yeah? When you look in the mirror, you don't like yourself. Oh, yeah, it's about the body. Yeah? It's not about the chitta. You don't like the chitta. Yeah? It's you don't like how you look. Yeah? That's why you constantly have to change yourself. Yeah? You have to change your hairstyle. You have to change your clothing. Yeah? Because we don't like ourselves, isn't it? We don't like this body. Yeah? We don't like how this body is made. Yeah? That's why a lot of people go to plastic surgery. Yeah? And then they, after a few years, they don't like, how this looks, and then they do it again and again and again. There's no end to it. Yeah? Beauty comes from inside, not from outside. Yeah? We can make it outside, and it turns into something that is really disturbing. Just look at people, who have done plastic surgery 20 years after how they look, look like little monsters. Yeah? Huh? And in the next life, I don't want to meet them. Yeah? Whatever you do, I will have karmic effect. Yeah? I will have results. Yeah? So don't do it. Live with the way you are and change your heart. Yeah? And this heart builds this body. This chitta builds this body. Yeah? So if the chitta is beautiful, the body will become beautiful. Yeah? We do admire beautiful people, yeah? Yeah? Everybody of us, yeah? But it becomes from the heart, yeah? And the result of a beautiful heart is a beautiful body, yeah? But then once a body is beautiful, our heart also changes, becomes greedy again. Wants this, wants that, sells the beauty, yeah? And then in the next life we become ugly again, yeah? And so it changes, we go up and we go down and we go up and down and turn around and turn around and turn around, yeah? But it's up to you. You do have a choice, yeah? You have a choice with your life, yeah? So the origin coming back, okay, you understand now and take the time, take the time in the 3 or 4 days that you have to see the dukkha, huh? And see the dukkha of the pain when you sit in the same position, yeah? Huh? And don't think, just because you sit in meditation, there's pain coming up, yeah? Huh? When you watch an interesting movie for 1.5 hours, there's no pain coming up. When you sit in meditation for 10 minutes, there's so much pain. Huh? It's not from sitting, the pain. Huh? It's not physical pain. Yeah? Huh? Observe it. Huh? When you think of, even when there's pain, and if you think about something interesting, this pain is gone. Huh? So what kind of pain is that? Yeah? If you have physical pain, or when in the moment you get up from your meditation, say, oh, it's so painful, I can't stand it anymore. You get up and there's no more pain. Huh? 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 What kind of pain is that? Huh? Must be magic, huh? if we are really in pain, if somebody stabs you in your stomach or in your chest, I mean, no matter if you lie down, no matter if you stand up, no matter, if you sit, whatever position you're in, you feel the pain, yeah? In meditation, we only feel pain when we sit in meditation, When we get out of meditation, there's no more pain, What kind of pain is that? Magic, But we fall for it. Every time we fall for it, let's get up, I've got enough, it's enough, it's enough practice, So discomfort, is dukkha, And the origin of dukkha, we don't like it, We want to change it, And the third noble truth is there is an end of dukkha, And the fourth noble truth is the path that leads to the end of dukkha, and that's what we are going to practice while we are here for the next few days, The path that leads to the end of dukkha, the first part is the 5 precepts, I told you about it. Keep the 5 precepts. When you're here, I think you keep the 8 precepts, And, and then Samadhi, And then this meditation, Always bringing the mind back, Just like the mind is a wild animal, a wild monkey, It's called also, sometimes it's also called monkey mind, Bringing it back, That's all what we have to do, We see the mind go out, bring it back to the Buddha, If you think a lot, use the Buddha, Or use put with breathing in and do with breathing out, If you did Anapanasati before, If Anapanasati, concentrating on the tip of the nose and knowing that the breath is going in and going out, Don't concentrate on the abdomen, that's not very helpful. It doesn't get us to one-pointedness, Just concentrate on the tip of the nose, know that the breath is going in, know that the breath is going out, Don't follow the breath, That is the way of meditation, That's called anapanasati, knowing that the breath is going in, knowing that the breath is going out, while we concentrate on one point, and that is around the tip of the nose, If you can't do it, if it's so difficult, use put with breathing in and do with breathing out, Or if your mind is so busy with thinking, use just putu, Until it calms down, And whatever suits you, take this, I mean, there are 3 different methods, And then you will see everything becomes difficult because, the mind wants to run around, The mind is just like a monkey mind, it wants to play, Ever watched, Malaysia has lots of monkeys, Thailand also has monkeys, when you see them, they're never still, They're always running around, doing this, doing that, grabbing this, grabbing that, And that is our mind, So we have to calm it down, Once it calms down, you feel this peacefulness, or you feel the stillness, or some of you will experience pity, and other people will experience happiness, That depends on, it depends on the characteristic, characteristic tendencies, of whatever you've done in your previous lives, It will happen, every person, will experience something else, And there are a lot of other things that you will experience, so don't worry, Just stay with the Buddha, just stay with the breath, That's all, And just know what is going on, It is like, all your life you spend in the car and never open the windows and never shut down the engine, and always were running the air conditioner. The moment you turn it off, there will be a lot of strange things that you will hear and see and experience, Don't get worried about it, just hold your point of interest, Just go back to the breath, or just go back to the Buddha. There are lots of things, Don't get worried about all these things, Never seen this before, Never seen that before. What is this? What is that? It has been happening all the time, But you were not aware of it, Just when you walk through the street, and just look at one side, you don't know what is going on at the back side, And when somebody tells you, look the other way around, Didn't know that this was happening. Yeah? It's happening all the time. Yeah? So don't worry about it, don't get excited about it, just know it, and then return to the breath, yeah? Or to the Buddha. Okay? Understood? There's a lot of happiness. We have to find it. It's here, right here in the heart, yeah? And each one of us can, yeah? If you just put, a lot of effort into the practice, yeah? Okay? So, are there any questions? Yeah? Yeah, I mean, where's the microphone? I can't really hear. What is it about the breath?
When we do meditation with the in-breath and out-breath rather than the stomach,
Yeah.
which is not good.
It is possible. But if we want to get really calm, we have to stay at one point. Yeah? And the abdomen, constantly moves, yeah? So you never know. I mean, it is like, yeah? It's just like swimming in the ocean, yeah? And you're always with the waves, yeah? And sometimes you drift north, sometimes you drift south, sometimes you drift east, and sometimes you drift west. But you will never know if you don't have an anchor. So we have to have a fixed anchor, and this fixed anchor is the point around the tip of the nose, yeah? Where we always know we are gone off, yeah? And it's the same with the Buddha, yeah? If there's no more Buddha, we know we have gone off, yeah? But with the abdomen, you get, you constantly are with the movement, and it is very easy to lose your point, yeah? You understand that? Yeah? Of course, it makes people calm, but they don't reach this concentration, this state of concentration where there is this arisement of happiness or peacefulness. Yeah? They get calm, yeah, but they don't get this concentration, yeah, because the mind is constantly moving, yeah, and we want to get the mind calm, yeah. We want to get the mind at one point, yeah, and only if you are at one point, only if we have an anchor, we know when we are moving, yeah. You understand that? Okay. Other question? Yeah?
The point of concentration, why is it just the tip of your nose and not the bottom of your lip?
If you feel it at the lip, that is fine. I mean, yeah? Just around here, yeah? But actually, I mean, if you really do anapanasati, yeah, then this is just the beginning where you feel the breath, yeah. Once the breath becomes subtle, yeah, people say the breath stops, they can't feel the breath anymore. But that's not true, yeah. Once concentration gets really concentrated, you know the breath. And knowing the breath is not feeling it anymore. Once you know the breath, yeah, you know it much more clearly than you can feel it. Because actually what is later on is happening that the awareness or the sati, yeah, what you call an awareness, is going back to the heart. The sati knows that there is breath, yeah, but there's no more feeling. It's gone. You understand that? Maybe tomorrow you fix it, yeah, somehow. Yeah.
How do we know how does piti feel like and how does sukha feel like?
How do you know that the fire is burning or not? If you experience it, that's the only way how you know.
I experience something, but I don't know if that is piti.
Yeah, then, I mean, what did you experience? Yeah? Was the mind absent-minded, or where was the mind? Where was the chitta? Yeah? Was the chitta still with the breath, or what was it? Yeah? Where were you? Was it with the breath? Yeah?
If, let's say, the body like shakes a lot of things.
Yeah, it sometimes can happen. Yeah? But it's not necessarily, it can be pity. Yeah? Go back again and investigate it. Yeah? That's a key. Yeah? I mean, sometimes we feel this, sometimes we feel that. Yeah? It's not always the same. Yeah? And you will always know, if it is samadhi, and the pity that arises in samadhi when you come out. Yeah? Because once you come out, you feel completely rested. Yeah? It is like you take a short nap, and you feel charged. Yeah? If you don't feel charged, it was not the right thing. Yeah? That's always, no matter what happens in samadhi, that's how you know that you have been in samadhi. You come out and you feel concentrated and you feel refreshed. Yeah? I mean, that's the whole purpose of samadhi, to get us refreshed, to recharge our batteries. Just like, when you go to work, yeah? I mean, you go to sleep, you eat and go to sleep, in order to recharge, yeah? Huh? How can somebody say, I don't know how it feels when I'm recharged, yeah? When I slept, yeah? We always know, when we slept, and we feel refreshed, yeah? She is always tired the whole You understand? Yes, you, yeah? Work very hard. You understand? Yeah? How can you not know that you're recharged? Yeah? I mean, you come out and you feel refreshed, yeah? But there are some sort of samadhi, that is sort of fake samadhi, where we go in, it's so nice, and then close the door in front of us, and then open the door, and we feel it is a great samadhi, but we have never entered the room. Yeah? So we feel tired when we come out. Yeah? And that is called fake samadhi. Yeah? We felt the fresh air coming in, but instead of going into the room, we close the door in front of us. Yeah? So when we do that for an hour, we feel that it was great samadhi, but we are really tired afterwards. Yeah? So that was not the real thing. Yeah? That was just a preview. Okay? Any other questions? Well, then now try it out, yeah? Try it out for yourself, yeah? Huh? Oh. Life is so hard. Oh. Yeah? The moment we think life is hard, it's a thought, yeah? If you don't think, life is not hard. Life is just one breath, another breath, and another breath, yeah? A movement, and this movement, and that movement. That's what we call life, yeah? Huh? But, I mean, when you compare, eating is a movement of the arms, a movement of the mouth. When you talk, it's a movement of the mouth. When you wash, your clothes, it's a movement of the arms, When you cut, when you prepare the food, it's a movement, yeah? It's all movement, yeah? But, some of the movements we dislike and other movements we like, yeah? It's still movement, get down to the basics, and you understand, It's all, all about the body is in two categories, yeah? Either we dislike it or we like it, yeah? Yeah? We don't like to wash our clothes, but we want to wear it, we want to eat, yeah? That's what we like, yeah? But it's still movement, yeah? You still move, yeah? Take the food in, yeah? Yeah? And if you don't think there's nothing hard about this life, yeah? You will just be with Buddha all the time, yeah? Yeah? And there's nothing difficult. Problems only arise in thoughts and memories, yeah? No? If you don't think, there are no problems, yeah? The moment you think about what to do, yeah? Then there's a problem, yeah? If you don't think, there's no problem, huh? And we don't have to think, huh? Most of the time we don't have to think, but we constantly think. All our life we spend in the future and in the past. We never spend it in the present moment. We don't even know how the present moment looks because when we walk, when we think, we think about what to do tomorrow, what to do next. I mean, when you clean your house, when the ladies clean their house or cook, they think about what to do next. They're not with the cooking or they're not with the cleaning. They already think about 5 steps ahead. So how can you say, you're alive? But about this, talk tomorrow, Okay? If you want to go to my monastery, I mean, you don't have to contact me just as you're here. We don't, I mean, there's no reservation. Who comes first, serves first. Who comes late, first late, serves late. You understand that? No. Can somebody translate it into Malaysian? Or into Mandarin? I just said, let us come. I mean, a monastery in Thailand, you just come. Even if you make reservations, I mean, first person who comes, gets a kuti. The second person who comes gets also a kuti. And the fourth person, has to stay in the door. I mean, the only thing, if I'm not there, then you just look at the website if I'm there. At the moment I'm here in Malaysia. You won't find me. Yeah?
Can I ask another question?
Yeah, if I understand it, yes.
There is sitting meditation, there is walking meditation. Is there lying down meditation?
I wouldn't suggest lying down. There is lying down meditation, but the lying position of the Lord Buddha, where he lies on his arm. Can you do that? No.
Not for long.
In the beginning, I wouldn't suggest any lying down meditation because 2 or 3 minutes later you're asleep.
Sometimes we cannot sleep.
If you can't sleep, then sit down.
And yet too tired to sit up.
You're too tired to sit up. That cannot be. Then you can go to sleep. I mean, if you can't go to sleep, I mean, lie down, and do kutu, and in 2 minutes you're fast. Because your mind is running. You worry about this, you worry about the future. You worry about that you forgot this, you worry about that you forgot that. That's why you can't fall asleep. If the mind is completely calm, it is instantly asleep. If you're really tired. If you're not tired, then you can also sit and practice. Try it out. Too tired to sit. Too tired to sit. I mean, it's kilesas. The body is not tired. The kilesas are too tired, to do our work. The work of practice, of doing the Buddha, or concentrating on the breath. Oh, I'm so tired. Actually, when the body is in samadhi, when the chitta is in samadhi, the body is completely erect. That's when it loosens up. The kilesas that push us down. Oh, I can't anymore. The kilesas constantly pushing you down. Okay? So believe it. Let's go into samadhi and then you will believe it. When you come out, you're completely refreshed, just like you take a nap.
it true that we don't have to sleep long hours?
What?
Is it true that we don't have to sleep very long hours?
That is true. 1.5 hours. If you start meditation, and 5 hours is more than enough. Yeah? If you do 10 or 12 hours of meditation a day, then 4 hours is more than enough. Yeah? And if you really get interested in 1.5 hours, is enough. But it depends on your samadhi. Yeah? I mean, samadhi means resting. Yeah? If you rest, you're not tired. But for you, it's probably between 4 and 5 hours, yeah? I mean, you're supposed to practice it 10 hours a day, yeah? Now, do you want to find happiness? Yeah? Then practice a lot, yeah? The less you practice, the less you want to find happiness, yeah? The more you practice, yeah? The easier it is, yeah? I mean, if you want to read from KL, go to Singapore, the faster you run, the faster you are there, yeah? No? If you walk slowly, and see this restaurant here, that restaurant there, you will never end up in Singapore, huh? Understood? Yeah? So the more work, the more meditation you do, the faster you will reach it. It won't be easy, it won't be easy, but it is possible. And now you practice, yeah? For your own self, yeah? You don't do me a favor, you do yourself a favor. And you have a choice.